Well, isn't this an interesting SBC for us Arsenal fans? EA have dropped a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang item. It's a moments card and it's celebrating his free kick goal against Mainz in the 13-14 season. Now, what is this card going to cost? What is this card, sorry, going to cost? That is going to be the interesting point. It's 4 SBCs and they're not cheap. 88, 87 and an 86. I don't know about this one. I don't know. He's going to need a serious upgrade to be good value. I'm just going to say that right now. I understand he's got a lot of pace and good shooting, but we all know Aubameyang in FIFA does not dribble that well. So, yeah, let's get him done and let's see. Let's get him into a team and then let's see if he's worth it. If you need some coins to improve your ultimate team, the cheapest place to get them is at IG Vault, and there is a link in the description. And if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself an even bigger discount off your order. Okay, well, I guess here we go. For the 88 rated squad, we are submitting this. Luckily for me, most of this is just fodder, so I'm happy to submit it. All of it is untradeable apart from a Harry Kane. But, yeah, I've got to say straight away, guys, I don't think this is going to be good value. Seriously, the more SBCs I complete, the more I feel bad for my club. Here is SBC number 3. This is really starting to feel painful. And for the final SBC, we're going to submit a full Premier League side. Luckily for me, all untradeable, even my inform Johnny Evans. And now all that is done, we do have a Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang coming in to the club. I really hope he does get a cool dynamic, as it's probably going to be the last special card he ever gets for Arsenal. But yeah, welcome to the club, Oba. Now, normally I save the packs, but I kind of want to see if I can get anything back, just considering what I've just submitted for him. We get a walkout. Hey, we get Thomas Cruz. We get one of the ones that I just submitted back into the club, so that is obviously good to see. Cannot complain with that in the slightest. What else are we going to get? Prime Electrum Players pack. Can we hit another walkout? That would be nice. No walkout. Couple of flares, but unless it's Ferland Mendy, don't think it's worth anything. I think I am right with that. It's amazing how cheap 83s and 84s are this year. Got a mega pack up next. Guaranteed 82 plus. Can we get a winter wild card? We can get a walkout though. Who's it going to be? Scottish. Going to be Andy Robertson, so we are actually getting a bit of fodder back, which is obviously fantastic. We'll not complain at that. And of course we get Gossens because he's in every single pack opening. And then to end, we have another pack that guarantees an 82 plus. Can we end with a walkout? That'd be pretty cool. No, but to be honest, 2 walkouts in 4 packs, I can't actually complain, so not bad pack return. But anyway, here is the team we are going to be using Aubameyang in. You can kind of see there's a bit of an Arsenal theme. I won't lie, I'm a bit worried about using Ramsdale. I love him in real life. I think he's one of the best keepers in the league right now, but in FIFA he is pretty awful due to his silver reaction stat. But anyway, we're here to focus on Aubameyang. So, let's have a look at this card, shall we? It looks nice, and it has the finesse shot trait, which is obviously brilliant this year. Really good pace, and looks to have some really good shooting stats as well. Elite attack positioning, very good finishing, very good composure. And to be fair, his dribbling has received a nice boost, but I think we all know the dribbling is going to either make or break this card. If he doesn't feel that great on the ball, he's not going to be, you know, a super meta item. That just always seems to be the case with Aubameyang. Even when he's got brilliant dribbling stats, he still doesn't feel, you know, all that agile on the ball. So we'll see how that plays out in game. But as I say, pace, shooting and passing for a striker don't look too bad, nor do the physicals. So, yeah, it's a nice looking card. In terms of a chem style, I think you have 2 choices. One of them is engine, if you want to boost up that dribbling a decent amount, and also get the pace and passing boost as well. But I think finisher is also a really nice option too. Make his shooting like incredible, and let's be honest, he's already got good enough pace, and obviously we can boost the dribbling with that chem style as well. So yeah, one of these 2, and I think you should be fine. Before we move on, here's a quick comparison between the 2 cards. As you can see, a +6 in pace, very nice to see, +3 in shooting, +7 in passing, which is obviously a very big boost, as is the +6 in dribbling, and he's also received a +6 in physical too. Now bear in mind it's very early right now, so this price is going to update when we're finished with this review, but he's currently coming in at 450k. Oh, he's going to have to be insane in game. He's going to have to be very good in game to represent good value for money. As you can see, he's already thumbed down a lot. 15% upvote, 85% downvote. Martinelli, straight through for Bernardo Silva. He puts it through for Aubameyang. Has he got the pace to bend through here? He should have, but Lam gets to him. We cleared the centre-back with ease, but Lam was on hand. Okay, we've got a corner. Aubameyang is at the front post. Gets his head to it. Oh, hit Ramsdale. I don't know if he saved that or if it just hit him in the face. Aubameyang, nice touch. Spreads it out to Kyle Walker. Oh, Kyle Walker's done so well to keep that in. Aubameyang now with a chance to use his pace. And he does have a lot of that. The ball is to the back stick. It's actually a really good cross. And Martinelli is unlucky not to score. Bit disappointingly at the break, it is 0-0, but we're going to make some attacking changes in the second half, which I'm confident are going to change that. Time for the breakaway now, that's what we wanted, the over-the-top through ball. Can Aubameyang get there? Gets his head to it, but just doesn't get clean enough contact. Oh, nice Aubameyang. Good way to nab the ball. Chance, angle's tough, left-footed strike there, finds the back of the net. Good goal. Love to see that from the forward. Nice little, literally a smash and grab to be fair. Oh wow. Sheet of Aubameyang. Gets round one. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. The fake shot. The leg was left out and we've got a pen. Aubameyang versus Ramsdale. Goes for the dink and that should be the game wrapped up with 10 to go. Love to see that. And randomly a rage quit. That was weird, but we'll take it. Here's a chance. Bernardo plays the ball wide for Aubameyang to maybe show his pace, but does anyone even break away in this year's game? Nice. Link up there with Bernardo. And this is pretty scrappy. Pretty scrappy. But Aubameyang turns his man. Oh, I tried to get the shot away there. It was going to be green timed, but opponent did well to get the block in. Nice. Angle's tight. Angle's very tight, but it does not matter as Aubameyang fires home. That's a nice pass there from Aubameyang on the weak foot as well. Martinelli delivers into the box. Oh, would have been nice, but Varane wins it comfortably. Nice. Oof, I was a bit worried about that shot. And I don't actually know how it's crept in, but we'll take it. I see the run. I see the run. It's a good run as well. Through the middle. Can we get the shot away? Yes, we can, but pressure was put on and we just didn't get a clean shot. Okay then, game's done. What did I make of this card? Straight up, certainly a usable item, but I'll also say straight up, not good value for money, but we'll discuss that in a few moments. But let's begin with what I liked about the card. The pace was obviously quite nice, definitely has breakaway ability. Maybe not quite as quick as I thought he would be, but still, obviously, no slouch. Positionally, I'd say his base positioning isn't the best due to the medium-low work rates, but his run-making ability is actually quite nice, does get into some good areas, and he's fairly easy to find with those looping long through balls, which you did see in the footage. He got onto the end of a few of them. In regards to his shooting, it's good, it's pretty good. Like the shot power a lot actually, and the finesses and just general finishing is pretty solid. And with him having the 4-star weak foot, he can go off either foot for the most part as well, which is another positive. Now we come on to the passing. This is pretty much what you see is what you get. The short passing game was alright, but the through balls are just super inconsistent. But I will say, the crossing on this guy really did surprise me. He can certainly whip in a good ball, which is quite nice. Then we come on to the dribbling, which is definitely, you know, the asterisk on this card. This is where this card is either going to be made or broken, and we said this at the start. And yeah, he's as expected, unfortunately. I think we all knew coming into this what he was going to dribble like. Even if he had better dribbling stats, I still don't think he'd feel that amazing due to his, you know, body type and just the fact that he's a big player in game. And yeah, I'll say this, he does not feel horrible on the ball, but he just isn't, you know, an easy player to maneuver, which is a bit of a shame, especially when that is, you know, more of the meta in this year's game. So, like, is he a terrible dribbler? Absolutely not. But is he, you know, a top-tier dribbler? Also, absolutely not. He's just one of them players who you're just not going to go amazing runs with, especially against good defenders. If you're playing against terrible defenders, obviously you'd be fine. But against good defenders, they're just going to, you know, surround this guy and not let him turn. And that's ultimately this card's downfall, I feel. So, yeah, that is a shame. But as I say, I'm not saying his dribbling is terrible by any means, but compared to other, you know, high-rated attackers, that is where his downfall lies, because he's got the pace, he's got the shooting ability, his passing isn't that bad, but his dribbling compared to them other top-tier attackers just is not on par with them at all. Finally, physically, how did he do? He did alright in some circumstances. Against the top-tier defenders, he was, you know, outdone on the ball just because he didn't have the aggression to fight for it, but I liked his aerial ability, that was quite nice, and I thought his stamina actually held up rather well too. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good card. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's a decent striker option. It's just hard to get your head around the price. So, in terms of enjoyment, I'm gonna give him a 7. And I won't lie, it's because he's an Arsenal card, I enjoyed using him a little bit more. So there is a slight bit of bias there. But I do think he's a good usable card, as I say. But I think I enjoyed him a little bit more than others will, just because I enjoy playing with, you know, obviously special items, special Arsenal items, sorry. But when we come on to value for money, I'm going to give him a 2. And I'll be honest, I think I'm being a bit generous there too. I think this is a terribly priced SBC. I really, really do. And I think EA have done it on purpose with Team of the Year around the corner. If you're doing this card, I really hope you're doing it because you've got loads of duplicates, or are you just a big fan of Aubameyang, because it is really, really not good value for money. I'm sorry. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I know right now Arsenal fans and Aubameyang's relationship is a bit, you know, hit and miss, but like, it's just not a good value card. It just really, really isn't. So in comparison to some other Premier League forwards, here is the Premier League striker page, and yeah, just get Gabriel Jesus. He's better overall. He's tradable. I know he's a little bit more expensive, but like in-game, he's just going to do a better job for you, and you can sell him after. And if I'm being truly, brutally honest, like this Fabinho is also a really good card, and like it's such a similar price. I would honestly go with Fabinho over this Aubameyang, which is something that I definitely did not expect to be saying at the start of this year's FIFA, but yeah, it's just that bad value. It just really, really is. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 89 rated moments of Aubameyang. It's I didn't want to do, you know, a negative review on an Arsenal card, and I don't want it to come across as, you know, negative because the card isn't bad, but in terms of its price, it's just ridiculous. EA have just, yeah, massively, massively overdone it, and that is such a shame. Anyway, you've seen my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Also in the comments, let me know what is the worst priced SBC of FIFA 22. If it's this one, obviously, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.